random. This is a random way. Every video here starts with me hitting someone. I think you should really hit me really for once, shouldn't you?
I'll try.
Alright. So here's the thing. The video today is 3 things that you should do before a fight. Weird. Weird. I just got to keep doing it because my hands are heavy and they just need to hit someone. I haven't trained for a while, so my shoulder's been really bad actually for about a year with tendonitis, so I'm struggling. I'm really missing hitting people and really want to get on with it. Okay, so 3 things to do before a fight. What are they? Okay, this is more of a discursive video, so stick with me on this. If, for example, you are in a situation where you know the guy's quite aggressive and it's likely to be a fight, the guy's likely to attack you, what are 3 things you can do to prepare your body? Well, the first thing I would say is always to drop your chin. I've said this before many, many times. What I don't want to do, the guy's in my face, is have my chin up, all right, mate? Okay, and I don't want to be doing this monkey dance, okay? I don't want to be doing the primate, posturing, chest out, arms out. What's up?
You saying?
What are you saying? Hey, gangster, hey, you in my face, what's up with that? Hey,
oh, bro.
Right, yeah, bro, you know, what are you looking at? Right, I don't want to be doing that. Because one thing, all this moving around and dancing does leave you vulnerable. If you suddenly got a knife and goes bang, 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 it's like sticking you against the wall, you're done. It's over. That's the first thing. Second thing is obviously the distance. But the distance is sometimes difficult to control in a real fight. Let's be honest about this. Most of the time people say, yeah, you know, the circle self-defense expert, someone says, yeah, you stay 2 arms length away from the person, that's a long way. Okay, that's like over here. I'm gonna keep going, but it's ridiculous. The reason why it's ridiculous is because most confrontations happen from arguments, okay? Unless you're surprised or you ambush, it's a criminal event, and that's very, very different. The guy basically might be arguing with you, and he's in this type of range, this type of confrontation, which is okay, that's fine. But let's just say this is the range, okay? For the sake of a camera shot, I'm gonna get a little bit closer, because I like to be close, actually, I've got to be honest with you. It'll cost you extra, though. Sorry. You've got to bring me some flowers.
I'll look into it.
I shouldn't say that on YouTube. People take it the wrong way, actually, they really do. It goes a bit, oh yeah, okay. I might get more subscribers though.
You never know.
It's worth a try.
Tap into your gentle side.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, get back to the chin thing, because this is just getting weird. Your chin needs to be down, okay? That's the first thing. Another reason why your chin needs to be down is because it angles to the length of your forehead, which is really important, because not only does your chin up allow you to get punched, but chopped in the chopped in the throat as well. Because the guy knows what he's doing. 1, he's likely to be able to go 1. Look, I don't want to be in trouble with 1 and strike you straight in the windpipe. So you always want your chin down because it protects your windpipe. And it always amazes me, especially with guys in Wing Chun, the amount of people I see training Wing Chun with their chin up and they're moving around like this is, I don't know. I mean, I know we've got an idea of structure and position in Wing Chun, but having your chin up does actually leave you exposed for people swinging. And most importantly, bang, most important thing we do in Wing Chun, we chop the throat. We hit the throat. So why do you want to be lifting your chin up? So that's another story for another day. The other reason why you want to keep your chin down, and every good boxer knows this, is because what it does is it streamlines your face. So any sort of horizontal punch coming down, horizontal, okay, coming down, hits the forehead and is streamed down the face rather than having your chin up, your nose is up, it gets clipped and it's more likely to get more damage because obviously the chin and the face is more exposed to strikes. So you want your chin down. So that's the first tip, and it took me a long time to get the first tip, which is not good. The second tip, and probably my most favoured and most important thing I think you should do, especially for guys that train Wing Chun, is to bend your knees. Okay, keep your knees bent. Okay, obviously it's a given you put your hands up. Anybody who says to you don't put your hands up is a dummy. Okay, you obviously have to have your hands up. So we're not even going to discuss that because that's just a given. Everybody knows that. But what most people don't emphasise enough is to bend your knees. Okay, because when you bend your knees, if the person starts to throw punches and pull you down and move, your legs are loaded. They're in a better position to be able to fight back, to push, to pull, to hit, to drive, to do something to keep the other person under pressure. So bending your knees is the most important thing. And you know what? I forgot what the third thing was. I absolutely have.
It's much fun.
Yeah, I'm having so much fun doing this video. Chin down, knees bent. I suppose hands up are the most important thing. I said, look, don't be a dummy, don't drop your hands. But generally speaking, 3 things that I'd always say is also look at their movements. This is a good one. That's a quick recovery, very professional. Watch their movement, shoulder movement. So to recap, chin down, bend your knees, watch the shoulder movement. Because generally, how do you read punches? How do you read movement? How do you read attacks? Shoulders. I've said this in about half a dozen videos. If you haven't subscribed to us, subscribe, check out our playlist. We've got lots of videos where we're talking about people throwing punches, how you read punches, how you understand them. We've got real life case studies as well. Check those out where we're talking about people in real fights breaking it down and analysing them as well. But one of the things you'll see persistently is that strikes are telegraphed from the shoulders. So first thing, chin down. Second thing, knees bent. Where should you be looking? Not the eyes. We've already established that in previous videos. You should really be looking and scanning around here. Ideally, me personally, I like to look here, scan the face quickly, but look here, scan the face quickly, scan down, but look here. And that allows me to pick up this shoulder motion which telegraphs the punch. Apart from that, jokes aside, thanks for sticking with us. It's been a pleasure. Do subscribe if you like what we do. #FightBoss. Comment #FightBoss. Thanks for watching.